See, just because I call myself that doesn't mean he can call you. Can't call me. I know I call myself that. I know I call myself a victim, but it's alright. God bless you all. For those who don't know me, my name is Nedzer. I wasn't raised in a Christian home. To be honest with you, I was raised in a Catholic home, but again, it wasn't really anything taught about God. Obviously, I went to the church, the masses every Christmas and Easter. I was taught about Adam and Eve, Noah's Ark, everything like that. But as opposed to actually talking about God and talking about the Bible, it wasn't really mentioned, to be honest. But then, quite a while back, my dad became a Christian, my mum became a Christian, and we started going to the Christian church in Leicester. And to be honest with you, my dad would tell me about God. He'd always tell me about the Bible. He'd tell me that Jesus is coming back one day and he'd get my life right with God. And I'd listen to him. I'd become a Christian probably for a couple of weeks, and then I would backslide. Not that I would backslide very bad, because to be honest with you, I wasn't a bad person. I wasn't a very nasty, hateful person or anything like that. To be honest with you, if you look at me if I was a Christian, you probably would think I was a Christian. I never liked swearing. I never liked going out drinking or partying. I was the type of person, if all the boys said they was going to the pub, I'd say, no problem, I'll follow you on, and I'd go straight home. So I never didn't forget that news. I'd go straight home. I'd rather sit at home all night than go to the pub. No way. But what I did have was I had a very, very bad fear of death. I had a very bad fear of dying and finding out that there was nothing that was the end of me, or even worse, finding out and that there was something real and it was hell, and that's where I was going. So anyway, one day, it was in Neuro Convention 2018, I just started driving, and I was in the youth meeting, the youth tent. Anyway, everyone's all clapping away, and the generator goes out, someone switches the generator off, and the lights go dark. So, as anyone will tell you, I love a laugh, I'm not serious. So, when the lights went out, knowing that my dad's told me that Jesus would come back one day, I put my two hands together like that, and I said, this is it, Jesus is back. So, I'm sorry. So, anyway, everyone laughed, lights come back on again. But then I thought to myself, if Jesus did come back when the lights was off, and I looked around me when the lights come back on and everything was gone, I said I was finished, I was stupid, and I had no chance. So I went up to give me life again, and like I said, the past couple of times I all had decisions, but I thought to myself, if I don't do it properly, if I don't really go for it, so there's no point doing it at all, maybe just forget about it altogether. And to be honest with you, since then, there has been very high times. I felt very high in God's spirit. I felt top of the world, like we could do anything, go anywhere. But there's also been times I felt very, very low, very, very far from God. But it wasn't God leaving me at all. It was always me sort of drifting from God. But God will never leave you. You've got to learn that. But listen, if you're not a Christian in this place tonight, the thing you've got to ask yourself is, what's the sin in your life that is worth going to hell for?